Hey guys, Michael from Copy of the Glass. Today we're going to be looking at a brand new application that's available in the Play Store and also the App Store, and it is Asphalt 8 Airborne. It's a really nice racing game with incredible graphics, so let's take a first look now. Okay guys, so first thing you need to know is this is definitely an Asphalt game through and through. You're going to get a lot of improvements to previous Asphalt games in terms of the actual core gameplay mechanics. You're going to have things like jumps, spins, obviously the nitro button is still there, drifting is still a massive part, but you're going to get a lot more in terms of functionality. And obviously you're going to get a lot more in terms of actually cars that you can race as well. There's a huge selection of cars going from Alfa Romeo to Lamborghini to Ferrari, even some concept cars there from Citroen. In terms of the level design as well, you're going to get some really nice levels in terms of the Nevada desert. You're going to get things like a French jungle, Tokyo, so you're going to get a lot of real nice level design, and like I say, the graphics themselves are insanely good. Obviously Real Racing 3 came out last year and the graphics on that pretty much blew everyone away, and I would say that Asphalt, in my opinion, just for the sheer amount of things that are happening on screen, is a little bit better than what you're going to be getting with Real Racing 3. Obviously the fact that you can also change the graphics in the game, you can go from very low to obviously high, that definitely helps as well. Now you may think that because of all these graphical improvements that it's going to be only for the high-end devices like the Galaxy S4s out there, the HTC One. Now I'm actually going to be using it on a Nexus 4 and I've got all the settings on high and it still looks insanely good, and the frame rate is better than what I've been getting on some previous games that I set on high like Riptide GP2 and the previously mentioned Real Racing 3. Now the core gameplay mechanics remain exactly the same. Obviously you're going to be tilting the device left to right to obviously turn from left to right. You're going to be using the boost button to gain some extra speed, and you're also going to be drifting around some massive corners to get a lot more boost, which you can then use. You can see how the cycle kind of repeats itself. The more drifts you do, the more jumps you do, the more boost you get, and so on. So the more tricks as it is in the game that you do, the faster you're going to be able to go, the easier you're going to be able to beat your opponent. As well as the single player career, you do also get a World Series, which is basically multiplayer. You're also going to be getting local Wi-Fi, and in terms of the single player, there is a load of things to do. Obviously you get different seasons. I'm currently on season 3 or season 4 at the moment, but it goes way up a lot higher than that, and obviously the more seasons you get through, the better cars you get, the more money you get to spend on those cars. So again, real nice progression system, and it's more of a longer game than what we're used to in terms of a mobile device. This is more of what you would get maybe on Xbox Live in terms of gameplay and in terms of the longevity of the game. You're going to be playing it for quite a long time, trying to get that best car and trying to get a really good speed on your favourite track. Speaking of cars, there is a really good upgrade system as well. You can upgrade things from the nitros to the engine to the handling to get that perfect car. Now, so you're starting out in the game, you are going to start out with the more slower, not so good cars, but you're then going to be able to work your way up to the higher tier cars, the Enzos and things like that, the Aston Martins, where you're going to be able to really get some speed. And in my opinion, you are actually going to struggle on the track as well, because with that speed, you are going to have extreme handling conditions. There are some tight corners. You're going to have to get that drifting down to a T if you want to get around some of these tighter corners, but the overall game experience is really good. There's a really nice sense of speed. You get that when you're playing the game, and just in general the actual game itself does feel like a very premium game. And that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Asphalt 8 Airborne is available now on the Play Store. It will set you back 69 pence. I would highly recommend it. Obviously, the cheaper price, obviously, from that, you're going to be able to tell that there's going to be some in-game purchases that are available. You can purchase things like car packs and also just in general money to spend on cars or upgrades. But it's a really nice game. I'm pretty far through the game now and I haven't had to spend any real-life money, so that is definitely a bonus in my opinion. I'm Michael from Copy of the Glass, and I'll catch you guys on the track.